my club of cocktails, a place for me to be me and help myself mentally and physically. You know what's hilarious is that earlier in the day, I knew I was gonna need content, and then like the day was going good, and like it kind of shifted, and I didn't really feel like I needed content. But then I had a fellow fluffy cottontail, one that's close to me, was needing some content, so I was like, you know what? Let's make some content for them. And then I was kind of feeling wonky, and kind of feeling like I didn't want to make content, but then we had, I don't know, it's been like a really crazy like 15 minutes. um, Either way, content was needed. It is just after 2 in the afternoon on Thursday. Another random midday meeting. How interesting, right? So, some content was needed on this Thursday afternoon. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I have the monitor closer to me. Um, I usually just keep it back there, but I like it being closer this way. If I hear any sounds, I don't have to be like, did we hear something? And then I can be like, oh, we for surely heard something. We have Jaded Rose already loaded to perfection. Um, I'm pretty sure. Goodbye, thought. We had a thought, and then it just decided to not be here anymore. So, goodbye to that thought. But we will get the Mooiisstt content spread. Hopefully, get some motherfuckers to come chill and chat with me. I do believe we'll at least be having, the one Kottontale whom was needing a Club Kottontale meeting today. And I felt like the title Manifest, Affirmate, Make It So, I felt like that was a very fitting title for a meeting that was needed all around, because you gotta manifest happiness, affirmate happiness, and make it so. Um, and truly, like, even, especially today I kind of woke up feeling that romantic loneliness and just all sorts of bits, and I just, um, got that manifesting of a positive mindset, and then also just keeping in mind that romance is coming. It's like winter but more affectionate, so whereas like we're definitely feeling that loneliness, it's coming, and I'd rather be romantically lonely than giving my romance where it's not needed. I want to create a connection and flow with vibes and then build an emotional connection before I give the romance, so to speak. So everything has to flow naturally. I could give someone romance within a couple hours, it could be days, it could be weeks, it could be months. It just depends on the connection and the flow of the vibes. Real as shit is going. Baby, take a look around. I'm sick of rumors. Okay. Live right motherfucking now. Ow. Come say well. Just, oh, it's been a long time since autocorrect tried to switch up what I post when I do my link that I'm live, so that was really interesting. Live right motherfucking now, come say hello, Cottontails, with of course the bunny rabbit bitches giving my love in my favorite colors, purple and green, and mwah, some of the moistest kisses. Perfect. Manifest, affirmate, make it so. I'm living that, like, instead of doing a clip of Fortnite, it just put our moist star as our background. You can see the colors right there. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's like a watercolor galaxy. God, that's gorgeous. Okay. Focus. Focus and share the content, because we do only have, a minuscule amount of time. Whenever we do a meeting when Junior's napping, it has a time constriction. No matter what time it starts, it's gonna end 3:30. I might end the one today at 4 if I'm feeling chintzy, but like between 3:30 and 4, it ends. If it is during the week, which it is, and it's during nap time. So um, like, for example, if we do a meeting tomorrow, this time tomorrow, Junior's not even going to be here. She's going to be with her dad. God, that's so crazy to think. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm, like, really excited for my weekend. Okay, so my solo date days are always phenomenal, but the one that I have planned for this weekend, ooh, it's the most moist of them all. And I don't even think I'll be masturbating, which is hilarious. Oh man. Share on a page, yep. Kottontale is moist. So, speaking of Kottontale is moist, that's my YouTube channel name. That is my Facebook official page, which you can get the link for that Facebook on the YouTube. You know, you find Kottontale, you find the moisture, you find me. If you so be it. There's lots of people who find me who don't want to find me. How fun is that when people come across the moisture and they're like starting to drown. They're like, I don't understand. And it's like, just put your water wings on, just chill. Don't let the moisture overflow and drown you. My moisture will never drown you, ever, unless you allow it to. Ooh, whoa. Kinda here for it. Instead of giving love in the form of my favorite colors, it did a purple heart, and then it did a flex on ya. I'm giving love in a flex kiss. No, we want that to be a green heart, but that was hilarious. That's why we try to double check these things before we post them, so then they don't get posted a different way, they get posted the way that we want. Oh boy. Take a look around. Real shit is going on. Can you take a look around? I'm sick of rumors. Alright. I do want some music. It's not going to be super loud, but I do want to have a little bit of some music in the background. Okay. Ooh, Assbot doesn't seem to be working. How interesting. Well, that's okay. I'll still throw it up again, and hopefully Assbot will catch up to it. So, hello motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Kottontale, a place for me to be me and help myself mentally and physically. That's what our club Kottontale command should say, and brava, Assbot. Wonderful, wonderful. So, the content you see before you is a beautiful entity here on YouTube, found by establishing Kottontale is moist in your search engine, and you'll come across me and my content. My content is a way to help me mentally and physically. When you help yourself mentally, you can help yourself physically. And I also do physical things in the channel, because I get a lot of people going, I get how this might help you mentally, but how is it helping you physically? It's like, well, when you help yourself mentally, you help yourself physically. But I also have done calisthenics with Kottontale, or meetings where we're doing workouts and things like that, which, if you're working out, that's literally helping yourself physically, so just saying. But either way, Club Kottontale, which is what I call my content, is just an entity for me to be me. I don't have a lot of places in the real world or on the internet where I can be 100% myself. This is that place. I follow the rules, laws, and regulations that are set forth on the platform. Bada boom, bada bing. I make my moist as fuck content. It's that simple. And I love it. So today's meeting definitely was like partially me needing it, partially another fluffy Kottontale needing it. Either way, it doesn't matter why Club Kottontale is needed, just that it's needed, so it comes to be. We manifest it, we affirmate it, we make it so. See how that works? Oh man. But let's get some bunny rabbit bitches blowing out some smoke. And cheers from Oregon. That is where I live, here on the West Coast. So it is just after 2 in the afternoon for me. So cheers from my green state. We are going to have a smoke break of the marijuanas, and this for me is medical marijuana. I 100% know that I wouldn't toke it if it didn't do what it does for me, because there's been plenty of times where I'll find myself not toking simply because I don't want to, even though I know I need it. Gotta love it. That's why I'm really looking forward to having my THC especially capsulated. That way I can get my intake for medicine as I need, but I'm not having to intake it with smoke. I hope so too. Hopefully, hopefully so. Well, hopefully it can, considering the one time that was uh, it zigged when you zag type of thing. It's like it was neither of your guys' fault. It was completely outside source to where the appointment could happen. There it is. Looking for my wrist brace, cuz I could have tested the realm of doing a meeting without Fortnite in the bathroom. What? I could have done a meeting without Fortnite in the background. However, we want to make sure that our solo score stays promptly at least, hopefully, 50,000 above our competition, which they're not our competition. It's just I get competitive sometimes, and this is definitely, where my competitiveness comes out a bit. So we can see these people creeping, right? They're creeping on my fucking score. So it's like, my goal is by the time they get to 400,000, I'm already at 450 or higher. I used to be like, this was the closest one, like I used to be 100 above the curve, but not so much anymore. So I definitely, even though we already got what we wanted from this season, I have been playing as well. I love Fortnite anyway, so I'm gonna play it a lot in general, but I definitely have been kind of like, if I log on, I play at least one match, even if it's the shittiest match ever. I play at least one match. Whereas, like, in the past, I used to load up Fortnite just to see, like, what was going on, if what was in the store or something like that. Okay, I think we have some goodness with the wrist brace also. I know I can't be the only one who enjoys their own BO. Like, I'm not talking about when you smell good. Like, obviously, you put perfume on yourself, you make yourself smell good. I'm talking about that natural scent that comes off of you when, like, you go, ooh, I'm kind of ripe, I should take a shower. Like, I love it. I don't know what it is about it. I just like, and I love it on other people too, so that must be what it is. Like, because I love myself, it's just like my own stench is just glorious to me. Because I get the same way with my former princes. Each and every one of my former princes, Josh, Dan, and Justin, each and every one of them, when they'd get like a certain smell, it would be intoxicating. Um, Dan had the best. Oh, God. Dan just smelled good all the time. Like his BO good smelled good. He smelled good. He just smelled good. Um, the other two, it had to be. It was a certain time, and it was more so. I think I was clouded by being in love with them because when I think back, when I think back to some of those smells, like Prince Josh. I don't know how past Amber ever thought that smell was good. I feel like that was just all of the personalities running rampant. Cause ew. Um, and Prince Justin, Prince Voldemort hid a lot of things. So, there for a good portion of that relationship, there was lots of things that I enjoyed because it was a manipulation tool. It's so crazy. All I know is that my next prince, my next romantic relationship, it will have all of the knowledge that I've gained throughout the years, and the person whom will be forming a romantic relationship with me, they're getting the best form of Amber than anyone has. They're like literally getting the best version of myself because I'm consistently helping myself mentally, helping myself physically. I know what I want. That's a big one. Knowing what you want out of romance. I think there's too many people who they think they want something serious, but they just want casual and they're not willing to admit it, or vice versa. Because you should have attraction for a person. This is true. You should have that, like, oh man, I just want to rip their clothing up type thing. You know what I mean? You look at a person and you're like, damn, how you doing? But you should have the mindfulness that, okay, cool, I'm attracted to them, but am I attracted to their personality? Am I attracted to who they are as a person? Because it's easy to be attracted to a shell. And for me, I I'm very much, especially at this point in my life, when I see a person who sparks interest in me, I want nothing more than to have a conversation, to get to know them. Even if I'm imagining them naked, I'm still going to want to get to know them. I'm going to ask them their favorite color or some shit. I'm not going to be like, oh man, I wish I was cuddling with you. I'm not going to say that to a person until I've developed an emotional connection. It's kind of a red flag when someone like mentions cuddling a person and you don't know them. It's like, but hey, it's 4:20 somewhere. Graveyard Girl is 2 hours ahead of us, so it's 4:20. Graveyard Girl's time, yay! I also put on She-Hulk because we want to be a badass bitch, bitch, bitch. Now I don't want guns quite as intense as She-Hulk's, but wait for it. I do want muscles like that. Like just imagine a little a little less cut. Like let's go here where it's easier to see it. Because I believe she'll stay changed. But so oh yeah. So I mean honestly, I don't think I yeah, I'd probably be okay if it was cut like that. But I want to have defined muscles, but not super cut like her. But essentially, I just like, I've dealt with, I've had big arms my whole life. So my concept is turning all of this into muscle. And slowly but surely, a lot of it is mindset and my mindset is still definitely fragile. It's going to be fragile for a while. A big portion of what we talk about in therapy is our environment and, the most recent trigger to our post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD is fucked up. And when traumatic things happen in your life, it causes unstable triggers. And it's the sort of thing that I have to be overly cautious and just be aware, which I'm glad that I am. But definitely, like one thing I learned about myself is that whenever someone does spark romantic interest in me, not only do I get a little bit shy, but I instantly become on edge. Um, Maybe to the point it probably can seem like I'm pushing them away a little bit. It's not my intention at all. 100% it is, outside, um, it's like an outside entity, making it difficult. Really? And then you take my fucking music away from me? It's because, oh man, come on, don't fuck me like that. I want my music. There we go. All better. I did hella need to have some medicine though. Because it was just kind of frustrating. I've been started making a new connection. I mentioned it yesterday, and I just keep telling the person you have to let it flow naturally and everything, and then just like out of nowhere, they're like, I want to cuddle you, and I'm just like, mind you, the flirting has been very mild, you know, cutie here, you know, blushing emoji there, nothing real serious. So to just go from like zero to cuddle, it's like, whoa. Like, but this isn't the first time that they've kind of done that sort of thing. So, I mean, really, it's just kind of notching little red flags, and it's, you know, basically telling me that connection isn't really going that way, because I don't want to make a connection with someone who isn't going to be mindful of their own intentions. And I especially don't want to get myself involved with someone who wants to be uh, ill-intended with their intentions, because I have known plenty of people who, you know, say one thing, do another. And I'm going to be overly cautious. Like, I've had some people go, oh, I can imagine talking to a person for a couple of weeks, but a month? Like, that's a long time. Like, it's a red flag to me that you think that my boundary is fucked up. Because that's my boundary. Maybe I want to go 3 months before I meet someone. Like, it does not matter. And any person who isn't willing to accept a boundary, there's something fucked up there, you know? And yes, everyone's red flags are different, everyone's boundaries are different, everyone's limits are different, but that's why you communicate. And you have to know what your boundary limits and etc. are before you try to develop it with another person. Or you become another person. If you don't know what you want out of a relationship, you then siphon off of what other people want. And you end up putting yourself into an unhappy relationship, regardless if it has romance or not. But then you put yourself into an unhealthy, unhappy relationship because you just wanted that person in your life. And then you're doing things that they want to do, which is enjoyable for them, so they're always happy, but you're not really happy because you don't enjoy any of the things you're doing, but you also didn't speak up. And now I can understand being shy and things like that. Work on it. That's all I can say there. You know, I had horrible, debilitating social anxiety before I started utilizing my YouTube the way that I did. And it made my interactions online way better. I mean, I still have crazy interactions that some people are like, you need to get off the internet, and I'm just like, because I had a different opinion than you? Like, what the fuck? But, you know, that's just an 80s doll. My interactions have gotten overall better. I can actually have a conversation with a stranger without it instantly turning into me saying something incorrectly or them misunderstanding. Because a lot of communicating is being mindful of what you're saying. And if you want to have a place where you can speak your mind exactly how you want to, create it. Hence, insert Club Cottontail, the place where I can 100% be me, and then it helps me mentally and physically. Like, man, seriously though, like, I feel for people that are like, you know, what if they're too shy or this, that, or the other thing? It's like, work on it. You know what I mean? That's all I can tell you there. Self improvement is the self improvement is the best form of self love that anyone can give themselves. Oh, I love you, Club Cottontail. I fucking love you, Club Cottontail. See, this is exactly why I needed to have a meeting. I feel so good right now. I feel so good. And because the fuckery that brought us here on my side of it, because this meeting is half because another fluffy cottontail needed it, half because this fluffy cottontail needed it. Either way, Club Cottontail comes to existence if a cottontail is needed of it. Yes, if a cottontail is in need, Club Cottontail is there indeed. Anywhoosies, we will not be getting onto Facebook other than to change the links, because right now there is a link on the Facebook. This is live. Right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Cottontails. Purple and green hearts giving mwah, bunny rabbit bitches, some moist kisses, right. We'll go and switch that when we're not live to saying hello Cottontails with the bunny rabbit bitches. That way, the link for the YouTube and this particular meeting stays up on my page, but it's not being, what's the word I'm looking for? Misleading. It's not being misleading with the wording, because like right now we are live, so if anyone clicks on it right now, I'm live. But when we're not live, if that stays that way, they could click on it, and then after a while they might realize that it's not live. I I've had people tell me that because I so consistently just talk with myself, they're like, I've watched one of your posted contents and I thought it was live because you just kept responding to things that I would say. And they were like, I wasn't even typing. And they're like, maybe I was pretty medicated when I was watching, but it's like, and it's no one particular person, it's many people that say that. Like, they were like, I can have a conversation with you without actually having a conversation with you. I'm like, that's great, but I would like if you had the actual conversation with me, like lately. So I don't know if you guys know the old wives' tale of when one ear is ringing, one person is talking about you. When both ears are ringing, people are talking about you, or someone is having a conversation with someone about you. Can I tell you how much my ear and ears have been ringing the last month? Y'all have been just like tatty tat tat tat. Amber is all up in the mouth, man. Amber or Cottontail. I feel like I go by Cottontail enough that if someone says Cottontail, my ears would probably start to ring. So that could be it too. But either way, talking to me is so much better than talking about me. And if you're my prince out there secretly crushing on me, talk to me, you know? Hopefully you can get that gumption or whatever, because I really am at, like, if my future prince is like watching this right now, I really am at a place where I'm not pursuing. Like, even when I see something that sparks interest, I flirt and put myself out there, but I'm not gonna be like, hey, I want to go on a date, whereas in the past I definitely was. I'm not there, and I don't know if I'll ever be back there. I've always been the aggressor in every romantic relationship that I've ever had, every romantic prospect that I have ever had. I have always been the aggressor. One thing that a lot of people tell you is one way to change your dating is change the way that you date. So, changing the way that I date, evolving my dating, is not being the aggressor. So, if you're someone who is liking on me, even if you think, like, and honestly, no offense, and it doesn't matter what you look like, but if you're someone out there that's going, oh, I'm probably too ugly for her, you're not too ugly, but you're not confident enough. And I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings. Because I need someone who can look in the mirror and be like, fuck, I'm sexy. I need someone who loves themselves and it shows. Because that's why a lot of people are attracted to me. I love myself and it shows. So, advice for people who want to date me, because I know there's people who are want to and or maybe try. It's like the best advice is try, say hello, spark a conversation with me, because whereas I want to be attracted to a person, and sure, being instantly attracted to the physical is nice, it's not necessarily. I have the last couple romantic prospects that I had, I didn't initially find them physically attractive, but something about them intrigued me. Like a person right now, I don't find them like, oh my god, you're so sexy, I just want to like suck face with you. But they're kind of cute, and something about them intrigues me. I'm smiling when I think about them. You have my attention now. You have to be mindful and do the rest. Unfortunately, with that particular person who makes me smile, they are the ones with the red flags, and it's just I don't know if it's their age because they're literally 10 years younger than me, or if they just don't know what they want yet, because a lot of contradictingness going on, and it's. And some people go, well, maybe if you stop talking to people 10 years younger than you, I'm like, it's the people my age and older too. I have not made a connection with someone who, wasn't like, I don't know how to explain it, like a bit insecure, but also like you can tell that they don't know what they want. because they're saying one thing but their actions show another. That's like that saying, actions speak louder than words. So much louder. Super loud. Ooh, 234. Oh gosh, please don't be booty. I have a rule of thumb. When something is triggering you to the point where it gives you anxiety when you think about doing it or something, don't do it. Or if you know that you have the type of personality that you have to look eventually, set a time limit. Um, like if I see something on social media that does that to me, I go, okay, I'm not gonna go to this Facebook group or even Facebook. Like if it's anything, that's why like Facebook, obviously I was spreading the content on there. I went, spreaded the content, came back. Once this is over, I'll go, change it, come back. We won't check on anything while we're there, type of thing. If something sparks that I want to post, I post, but I don't check the notifications until a certain time. For me, it's always 8 o'clock. I feel like 8 o'clock is nice, especially like right now, it's 2:30. That is literally, what, like 5.5 hours from now? So it's a long period of time. Um, and, ultimately, if something is so triggering that, like, it gives you the utmost anxiety of even thinking about looking at it, don't look at it. Purge the notification. You can delete notifications without ever looking at it. There's lots of different things that you can do to help yourself desensitize yourself to triggers, because that's exactly what it is. For me, I've desensitized myself to a lot of triggers utilizing video games. Specifically, Grand Theft Auto 5, and a bit of Minecraft and Fortnite. All of these games have a height element to it. They also can have some online aspects to it. For Grand Theft Auto 5, what I do is I go to the tallest thing and just jump off of it. Sometimes, like, purposely not doing my shoot, but the one thing I did is I'd make sure I'd watch the whole time. And I felt like a couple times like I was gonna have a heart attack. Sometimes I'm even thinking about it now. Some of the early on bits is giving me a bit of dizziness, giving me some intense anxiety, a bit of panic that could turn into a panic attack, which we used to have when it came to heights in video games. The heights in Minecraft, the heights here in Fortnite, there's no way I would have ever been able to do them if it hadn't been for desensitizing herself in Grand Theft Auto 5. Um, it's an amazing thing. It really is. It's just using your brain, your mindfulness, and then, manifesting it and affirmating it into the universe and ultimately making it so. Because you can manifest and affirmate all you want to, but you do have to make it so. It's the sort of thing like you can manifest romance for yourself. You can affirmate romance for yourself, right? Manifesting it, you think about it, affirmating it, it's speaking it, I deserve romance. That's like an affirmation of it, right? But the ultimate part is giving yourself the romance. That's making it so. I do solo dates constantly, and I consistently have connections that could maybe go there. Um, I've had a few, like the one with Eric, where I totally was flirting, thought it was like a romantic connection, but it wasn't. They weren't feeling that whatsoever. But I don't know. I'm thinking to them like you flirt in the build up. I don't know. For me, unless I accidentally flirt because I am a flirty person, I won't intentionally flirt with you unless I see you as a romantic prospect. So my flirting with him was intentional, where I guess his was just like, oh, this is a person I'm getting to know that I think is cute. I'm gonna flirt with her. But then at the same time, I'm gonna tell her that, I didn't think that this connection was romantic. So it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. But there's a lot of people in the world, and there's gonna be one who, thinks and feels a lot of the same things that I think and feel when it comes to romance. But ultimately, I just want communication, open mindedness, and kindness. You know, those are the only things I want, because I don't need to have a lot in common with them. I don't need to, have a lot of the same interests and hobbies. I just want them to communicate, know what you want, be able to communicate it, be open-minded to, hearing about other things, and the fact that we constantly evolve through life, and then kindness, you know? I mean, shit, you could put kindness first and flip it. Be C-O or K-O-C. It's still spelled cock either way. Kindness, open-mindedness, communication, or I still feel like communication should be number one. If you can't speak your desires and listen to someone else's, no relationship flourishes. Is my mermaid still here? I don't know. I feel she might be. She was the little fluffy cottontail that was needing Club Cottontail. But even if she didn't need it, ultimately when I do a meeting, it's because I want to or I need it. And I definitely wanted and needed this. I'm going to get Jada Rose reloaded. And then I'm going to play some Fortnites. Hopefully, if my mermaid's not here, she will hopefully, tune back in. She was saying that she had set up something, so who knows, maybe she's on that call right now. So, cheers to anyone that's watching incognito or watching this later on as posted content. I hope you're having a phenomenal end of your week or beginning of your week or midweek, whatever it is for you. For me, it is it's becoming not rare, but unorthodox long weekend, so it is my Friday, even though it's Thursday. Rainbow will get picked up tomorrow between 10 and 10:30 a.m. Very exciting, right? She's gonna have another long weekend with her dad. He wanted to take her 2 long weekends in a row because he had to miss a weekend, and he absolutely missed her during that weekend that he had to miss. He only gets to see her on Saturday into Sunday because he works a lot, so anytime that he wants to take an extra day, I'm all for that. Rainbow's always excited for everything, but I already know she's gonna be super excited to see her dad. Take a seat. Talking about affections. It's like infections, but with an A, and has a very, very different meaning. But I fucking love you, Club Cottontail. Seriously, like, I would make eye contact with you as I say that right now, but I'm putting crumble on a bowl. But I fucking love you, Club Cottontail. You're literally, until my daughter came into existence, you were the best thing I've ever created, but you're the second best thing I've ever created. Alright. And right now, this delicious future bowl is the third best thing I've ever created. Man, I love this monitor that I got. We got the walkie-talkie sort of monitors way back in the day, fucking over 3 years ago when I was still pregnant, and it picks up so many sounds. It is so phenomenal. My fingers smell like crumble. I don't feel like they have any on it, but they do smell like it though. Wipe that, render that all fixy fix. Might have to do my next match with Princess Fish Sticks. I mean, it's Princess Felicity Fish, but it's Princess Fish Sticks to me. I don't even really need to do... Although I do kind of wish that I could do this so I could get the glider. But in order to do that, I have to play matches with friends, and that just... There's only one person that we really play with, and that's Raymundo. So... Got 3 days, but if I don't end up getting that stuff, I don't end up getting it. But I hope we get it. Because it looks like there's a sweet glider that goes along with the Rift Tour challenges. There is an emote, which I thought the emote was kind of cool, but a glider is most definitely cool. Well, what we can do is the challenges that we can do, and then hope that we get some friend matches. Maybe Julia, because Julia and her boyfriend, they just started playing. Maybe she'll be playing tonight, but they're 2 hours ahead of me, so it's a little bit more difficult. Like, I don't put my daughter down until 8:30, so it's already 10:30 there, and they have a 4-year-old, so it's like, I'd imagine that by 10:30, we're gonna be headed to bed shortly too, or at least I know I would be. Usually, if I game at night, it's usually from 8 or like 9 till like 10:30, 11, if I do. Fucking love you, Mom. It's just like, hey, where's the Piggy Smalls? Oh, I need to use a hologram pad. Okay, I'm gonna use this hologram pad here. But I need to play 10 matches with friend. Also, what the fuck is a cosmic chest? Oh, the floating crystal-y thingies. The cosmic booby is one that you have to do with your friend. Okay. And then friend. So, literally, the only one I can do is the sheriff one. The rest are stuff that I have to do with my friend. So, the chances of me actually getting this glider, fucking slim to none. Damn, that makes me kind of sad. That's Risky Reels. Where's the sheriff's office at Risky Reels? Oh, use that alien hologram pad at Risky Reels or the sheriff's office. That makes sense. The sheriff's office was there. Okay, so we're going to Risky Reels. Okay, now that I've done like completely not paid attention instead of looting, now we need to hope that there is some good weapons. Great, that booby's not there. Oh, I hear this one. That's a good sign. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. Alright. Take this bear. Oh, apparently I'm fueling up a vehicle. But no, I started laughing when you asked about Piggy Smalls. I just wanted to run She-Hulk. She gives me strength the way she is, and Piggy Smalls is just too serious, or too playful, I should say. not serious. Like, that's why I'm not using it. Not serious enough. I need, my serious, badass She-Hulk. Yeah. Because I was gonna put Piggy Smalls on. I definitely had thought about it, you know, especially because the meeting was needed for you as well as myself, but I'll put, ooh, see how Piggy looks on Princess Felicity Fish, because I'm going to use her next. Princess Felicity, that music was way too loud. I'm trying to keep my voice monotone. Look at all those boobies. Okay. We are going to come back to that. I think this is the thing that we're supposed to use. I would like to open this booby. See if the stone boobies, the ones over here. Ah, yes, good, good. Look at them, they're sitting up there, fucking presented to me like a beautiful three-boobied alien or something. Man, I'm coming for you, boobies. I can see your beautiful chestery. Ooh, hey, 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 hey. Come on. Just make it nice and smooth. Could have gotten more ammo for my AR. That would have been nice. It didn't have very much in it. Come in here just for loot still. See her? There's a booby across the way. Ah, crap. Storm's coming in soon. vehicles outside, so we'll just try to get as many boobies as we can. Ooh, yeah, baby. Railguns take saucers out the sky. Sweet, there's a booby right there, and then we'll take the car next to it. Ooh, actually, there's some more ammo. Yeah, there we go. Vroom, vroom. If I wanted a shotgun. I don't, so. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I thought for a split moment that the radio was Rainbow waking up. Shotgun right to my motherfucking face. That happened. Got space hit by a sexy alien. But no, seriously, that song had like a what? Like it sounded like Rainbow, and I looked right at her monitor. Like it should be making not noise, because I thought I heard noise, but it should have like little bars, because whenever it hits loud noises it shows like green for like, oh, just starting to hear it, you know, and then goes yellow, orange, and red because it's loud. And I was like, why is it not showing any of the colors? But then I realized, oh my god, it's the fucking radio in the game. But perfect timing. We'll switch our character to... Ooh, you know, Piggy Smalls would probably look pretty good on Kottontale. I usually roll with Empress here. She's so pretty. I love Empress. But I feel like Kottontale is a badass bitch, and because he just vibes so hard. And you'd probably think this is pretty cute. Which one do you like more? Because I already know the little sapling group just... He's vibing too, just in a different way. Oh, he get a little spin on it. He get a little disco on you now. Oh, go baby Groot. Oh, go baby Groot. Oh, get it. Damn, he's grooving so hard. But I was gonna put on Piggy Smalls, but I feel like you would hella love little baby Groot. Or sapling Groot is what it is. He's so cute. But there's lots of different pets and things like that, but the Groot one is the only one that does like a little dancing jibby with it. Ramirez is pretty cute. Oh, I love my dragon. And there goes my ear ringing again. So yeah, Sapling Groot or Piggy Smalls? Because, I mean, Piggy does get, like, a harder vibe to him, but, like, you can't tell me, like, it's like, which one you feeling more? Like the boom, 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 or the I love that he does the little roll. It's so fucking cute. I just want him to do this. Oh, I'm gonna smoke while you figure it out. And, for anyone who's like, who the hell is she talking to? My mermy, Julieta Vicente, she's tuning in, and she likes the Piggy Smalls. She's like, there are many cute ones. There is many cute ones. There's many, many cute ones. But I know in the past I've tried to get people to choose for me, but there's not usually active enough Cottontails. I have lots of lurking Cottontails. Oh yeah, this one's pretty cute too. Little robot kitty. This one's badass. He's just grumpy ass little munchkin. And he screams when you jump out of the battle bus. I already knew that you would like the plant too. But that's what I'm saying. Who should I run? Should I run Piggy Smalls? Or should I run Sapling Groot? I kind of personally am digging the Sapling Groot vibe more. Like, he's so cute. Piggy Smalls, Baby Groot. It's a hard. That's a hard decision. And then we have Grogu. He stops and does different things. He sips from his little cup. He will eat, I think another one is his things. You fucking little bastard. He is adorable, but like this, oh man. He's such a, okay, maybe he just sips from his thing. There's in the show The Mandalorian, the little bastard just like eats a bunch of a species' eggs and like almost eats it to extinction. Oh, Rocket is a backlink. I forgot that. Right? See, that's what I was saying. Is like Piggy, he's got like an intense, bop to him, but Groot is just. See, so I think we should go with Baby Groot over Piggy Smalls. But then the question is, do we want to keep it on Kottontale Yonsei? Because I did choose Kottontale Yonsei because I feel like Piggy Smalls would have looked. Oh my gosh! But you know what? I kind of think we should do Mr. Meowsers with. Yeah, a giant cat with a little. And I like his gold preset, but we'll do the white kitty. Or actually, no, we should definitely do the calico, because he's the cutest. Yes and no? Yes, this time we'll be using Baby Groot. That's what I figured. But do we like it on Mr. Meowsers? Or is there another skin that you... I love Mr. Meowsers. He's called Meowsles. But yes, the Calico Sweets. Isn't he just like so cute? And it even goes with these little extra, the emojis that YouTube has. It's like he's popping out of the box. It's so cute, right? Oh man. This is the glider from this season. That's the Victory Royale one from this season. It's so intense. This glider is so ridiculously puffy and cute. Mr. Gallagher's with that is pretty ridiculous. Oh man. That was... I do, right? There's lots of different outfits and lots of different skins. Cause this here I have quite a few. Cause I have ones that I've bought, but then there's also ones that, well, I guess technically I've bought them too because you got them within the battle pass, and you have to buy the battle pass. But like, you know, I have Baby Groot, but I have Big Groot. But yeah, no, I'll just kind of, I'm not gonna stop too much on anyone in particularly. But yeah, I do. I actually have quite a few skinolins. Ah, yeah, he's so badass. Thor. Because I have Thor, I almost yeah, there was a chance that we could have gotten Loki. She's so badass. Calamity, she's sexy. I need to make a Calamity preset. I've been meaning to come through and make a few different presets of different characters that I enjoy, especially since they've added a shit ton. Like, look how badass that is. We have lots of different characters that would be really badass to do some presets for them. Oh yeah, fucking Predator. Oh yeah, she was the 100 tier skin from last season. So fucking cool. The Ice King, I want to say, he was one of the first seasons tier 100 skin. I'm pretty sure, like, it says he was introduced in season 3, but I'm pretty sure that was the first season the Battle Pass was introduced. The banana, he's pretty cool. I do, I have, I have quite a few skins. Oh, I love Bun Bun, he's one of my favorites. Oh, she's badass. See, there's some hella badass characters, like Ember. Oh, look how badass she is. There's characters that I haven't, like, seen or used in a while, and I'm just like, oh yeah, Kit, which is Mr. Meowsles, Mr. Meowsers. like son or protege. And like some of these have, because you can see how this lights up. If this lights up, it means that it has alternative things to it. Okay, that's pretty cool. um, so like different ones have extra presets, some don't. Yeah, I've been playing for a while, so I have quite a bit. There's some people that have way more, because there's some people who buy every single skin that goes into the store. I have not done that, so this isn't even like scratch the surface of what some people have. I assume put it with the big one meant like the kitty with baby Groot, which I do plan on doing. I'm just scrolling through all of my skins because it's been a hot minute since we've looked through all of them. Oh, you want me to? Okay. I will play as Groot for you, but I'll have you know I find Groot terrifying because he is just a giant plant dude. And last but not certainly not least, taco. I'm a lot of taco. But okay, you want me to run? Because I'm only gonna do one more match. It's too bad I don't have a whole Groot. God, he's so creepy though. He's so creepy. All of his preset stuff is pretty creepy as well. Like he has like this is his glider. Like he has like a whole bit. He has his Groot sapling axes. He doesn't, or he might actually do have a contra. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, saplight. That's his.
I am Groot.
I think he even has a rap. Because it was a whole Marvel season. So, with all of the characters, we have, like, a whole fucking thing for them. But, okay. I don't think I've ever actually ran all of my Groot things. This is gonna be awesome. Yeah. It's like, even though it technically is both him, it's kind of like father and son. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. I legit don't think I've ever, like, ran a full Groot. So, here's something I have to show you that's pretty crazy. So, he has variants. Crazy, right? Question now. Do you want a variant or no variant? Because I could be a giant silver creature. Or a giant gold creature. Or I could just keep him all, you know. This is crazy, right? If I had gotten to a certain level, he would have eventually gotten a rainbow preset too. But that's what I was thinking too. It's crazy though, right? Like that would be terrifying to see this running at you. I just, oh, I just, ooh. Anyways, cheers, Mermy. and to any other fluffy Cottontails that may be tuning in, whether you're lurking, twerking, or watching incognitally, or maybe you're watching this later on as posted content. We're going to play one more match, and then after that match I will actually probably end the meeting, just because it is already 3:14, and yeah, there's only one example of the rainbow I can show you, because the only one that I got the rainbow for was Thor. So I'll show you Thor's rainbow version. But you see how there's 4 here and Groot only had 3, so here's Thor's silver, and then Thor's gold, and then here's the rainbow. So basically imagine that rainbowness all over him. I didn't quite get to it. The only one I got was this. But honestly, I feel like Thor looks the best as with the rainbow. Like the other ones, even She-Hulk, she didn't because I have, the silver and gold of her. I'd seen the rainbow of her, and I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I would like it. He's kind of cool. I saw the rainbow of one of Doom. His was pretty cool. Oh shit. I don't know what I was about to say. I don't have it. But his was pretty cool. But, switch back to the Groot. Yeah. Like this season, if I had wanted to, same thing with this, these skins have the same sort of bit when you get high enough. Like, I've seen people rocking a gold, this guy, so he was like wearing like a gold lab coat, like he was all gold. But yeah, they do that sort of thing. Fortnite's really, like, I feel like even though it's a free game and you can purchase things like the Battle Pass or skins, when you purchase the Battle Pass, they give you a lot of things that you get within it, and the more that you play, the more that you get. And you do have the option that if there's stuff in the Battle Pass that you really want and you know that you're not going to be able to play, you could always buy it up to tier 100. I feel like it's so awesome. And they gave you free shit. Like, that was one thing, is that we got our Vulcan salute, and that was the only thing out of the Battle Pass that I even cared to want. And if it had been in the actual Battle Pass and not a free item, I might have gotten the Battle Pass, if I'm being completely honest. Because I definitely squealed when I saw that, but we have about a month left in the season, and I'm wondering if we're going to get Star Trek stuff, because how can you put a very Star Trek-y thing and never have released anything Star Trek up to this point? Lots of Star Wars. But just give us a salute out of nowhere. Oh, gosh. I feel like it's that life version of the meme of the person standing in front of a Star Wars banner and they're doing this, either for being ironic and funny or because they really didn't know that it wasn't part of that franchise. I mean, really, live long and prosper can be said for anything, but if you're trying to be correct. Oh, man. Seriously, give us Star Trek stuff. I know Raymundo, my best duder, he's been wanting it too, and I know there's a bunch of other people that would love. Question is, would we get a phaser emote, or would we get wraps that made our weapons look like they have a phaser skin on it? I feel like we'd get an emote. Like, see, oh goodness gracious. Okay. That moment when I almost want to manifest Star Trek into Fortnite. More than other stuff. Oh, cheers to that. What are you guys having for dinner, Mermy? I'm going to be making right up carrots, but then I'm going to make some turkey wraps. Yum, 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 yum. And I think I'm going to try one in the air fryer and see, like, because I imagine it will turn it into, like, a fresh taquito. they just turn into a really hard tortilla with some meat and cheese all in the inside. Holy fuck. Okay. Apparently that's one of the things that you can get at a certain level. You see that? You see how that guy had a fancy shiny skin? That was because he'd been playing a lot of Fortnites this season. Or he purchased the battle pass, got the character, and then started working on it. We're too far from that now. I guess we went towards Craggy. Ugh. His feet looks like sunflowers. I legit don't know if I've ever used like a full Groot preset. Whoa. Oh boy. It's not kind of terrifying. This is Mermy inspired. Seems fitting, because she was the main reason Club Kottontale came through, because it was interesting. I mentioned it at the beginning of the meeting. When I woke up today, I was kind of like, oh man, Cuntent needed, like hella needed. And then we just, used our mindfulness and manifested a good day, and it became a great day. And then, I spoke with my Mermy, and she mentioned, some things, and I was just thinking, oh, Club Cottontale could do some good. So I decided, because of her, to do the meeting, but then, again, I had some thoughts and feelings and things that was just like, you know what? Best thing we can do for ourselves is a Club Cottontale meeting, so here we are, and here we be, having some delicious content indeed. A giant fucking tree with a cute little tree on my back. Just ran off the bat. Give us a delicious fucking weapon. Like, it's like the game knows that it's my last match, and it's like, oh, we want to make this worth her while. I shouldn't have had a blue one down here that I would have picked up and turned into a purple. So, ayo. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Let's finish collecting stuff. We're not too far from the circle, so... Yo, seriously, I did a post today going, I might just go deaf with how much my fucking ears have been ringing. And it seriously feels like that, because it's just like... It feels like the most I go without some fucking ringing in my ears is like maybe a half hour. And I'm just like, it's much better to talk to me than about me. They haven't done anything with them. They're just there, and it's curious or incuriouser. It's like what is it gonna do? Although sometimes they do have, like, in events, big things come out of those, so I feel like maybe they're just always there for aesthetic, but they don't actually do anything in-game. Look at Baby Groot is so cute. I might have to use him more often, because look at him. I kinda wish we would have put him on a different character only because he blends in a lot with Groot, so it's kind of difficult to see him being all cute and vibey on his back. But, you know, he's so adorable. Actually, I haven't even put on... I have minis and I haven't put them on yet. It is adorable. He's so adorable, right? Fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting them to die that fast. They died so fast. I don't want him to see us. I'm not trying to deal with a fucking UFO right now. I'm gonna get to the top of this fire and get it to push us. Get shot at. Yes, yes, yes. Come to mama. No, 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 I need you. Okay, where'd that fucking UFO go? Mama got the railgun now. Railguns can take down the UFOs. And it's purple. See, I'm telling you, fucking Fortnite. Oh, Jesus. Fortnite be knowing. Like, it be knowing that you're playing and you're enjoying. I was gonna get that booby in that alien area, but it was surrounded by alien chickens, and I wasn't trying to fight that. But I do. I feel like Fortnite be vibing with my vibe, and it just like, I don't know. It's the thing about manifestation is like, oh shit. Oh my god, those gobbles came this way. Holy shit, he's out there. Holy fuck. They follow. Oh, Jesus. Knowing that, I'm gonna go back and get my fucking booby. Holy shit. He fucking followed me, though. Ooh, see, there's an alien pod right there. That's probably what happens. They probably get all close to an alien pod, and they end up turning into an alien, because the chickens are just running around aimlessly. Oh shit, looks like the movie's in the storm now. XP is worth it, but not that worth it. me if I giggle in this bush because I straight up just did that completely out of nowhere. And I'm definitely giggling to myself a bit. Oh man. I love it especially by saying in a pan or a wok, I'm not picky. Because there's some people who are like, oh, it's not fried rice unless it's in a wok. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck if it's fucking in a wok or a frying pan. I'm picky. Oh, but it rhymed with sticky. That's just so good. Oh, I'm gonna remember that. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. Made a rice wrap. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. It's like, what'd you do today, Kottontale? Oh, I made some content, for some moisture and all around energy. I made a little rap ditty about rice. Just, a Thursday. Okay, now what we're hoping for, you guys, is something to replace this. We're still rocking a gray secondary weapon, because this is for UFOs, and only UFOs. I will not be trying. That'll do. Got sniped by a bro in a bush. Oh, that was, okay. I have no words other than right before that happened, I was like, ooh, an ammo booby, which is an ammo cartridge chest, whatever. And then I was also thinking, ooh, I should take a shower, and after Junior's up from nap, we should go walk and look at pillows. Gets her out of the house, gets me out of the house. Last little, adventure and excursion before she spends a couple days with her dad. And then I got sniped through a window. But you know what's funny is just before the snipe happened, like, so it's like an order of thoughts, I was thinking, ah, crap, there's a window, someone could snipe me through that. And it was right after I killed the guy too. Like, he was probably watching us. He was probably watching us fucking do shit in there. Like, just buying it in time. That was hilarious and awesome all at the same time. Oh shit, I just realized that the place I go to look at pillows is right next to the Dollar Tree, so I could always pop over there and maybe see what. Ooh, cotton candy popsicles. Alright, you guys, I just want to say thank you to anyone that's been tuning in. I am going to load one last bolio just because I want to toke some positive affirmations and good vibes for my mermy, Julieta Vicente. She's one of the mods, but if you've been a if you've been a part of Club Cottontail as long as like I have, or my mermy has, people that've been here for years or even just a moment and watched it, you kind of realize that mods don't do shit. There's most people who have live streams where they have moderators and they're throwing up commands and doing all this type of shit. Even if I had a chat that needed a moderator, I would do it. I'm the moderator. So I just kind of put, like, truthfully, having the little blue wrench, it draws your eye to it. So I want to know when my mermy is here. So if she types, I'll see the blue wrench. And I'll either be like, oh, Assbot, or, one of my little fluffy cottontails. Like, really, it's like people I know, really. Like, I don't think we'll ever have Contentory that will be needing of, like, a full mod squad. And if it did, I would probably already have one lined up, because if my channel is at the point where I need one, I've probably already got one. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I like that we are a nice little casual piece of the internet. There's so much chaoticness, and sometimes, Club Cottontail can get pretty chaotic, but especially if you tune into a meeting that's during the week. Like, for one, Rainbow's napping, so I'm always gonna kind of want to do this monotoned sort of voice. I know you can hear me perfectly fine. It's just not as loud as my normal voice. And then, Club Cottontail is always just something that I come to when I need it. Because the energy here is just so good. Even when I'm having trouble thinking positively, I come here, I get some medicine in me. That's another thing, is like, something about Club Cottontail helps me to get medicine in me sometimes when I can't. But just, all of the powers combined makes for the deliciousness that is Club Cottontail meetings, and the entity and the strength that it gives me is just, like, unheard of. I want tacos. Also, look at this fun character. But seriously, I want tacos. Tacos sound delicious. Oh, this was my Christmas present, not last year, but the year before that? Or maybe it was last year. I think it was last year. Anyways, Raymundo got me this skin mermy for a Christmas. I'm pretty sure it was Christmas last year, actually. I'd have to ask him, because I think, I can't remember if it was 2019 or 2020, but it was one of those. He bought this skin for me. How awesome, right? I have a lot of fun Christmas presets. My mama thought. She's so cute. But yeah, I really like this one, like, a lot. I kinda wish they would make him have styles like this, but then kind of like theme each one for different holidays. Like, definitely a 4th of July one. I'd want a Valentine's Day one, obviously. But they could definitely easily do a 4th of July one, and they wouldn't have to change the inside at all. That's what I love, is like, I feel like stars can be used not just for Christmas and 4th of July, but you can kind of incorporate stars into any holiday. You would just, like, they could easily change up the lighting a little bit, like if they were not only with a more Halloween-y outfit, but if they were to make, say, the little sprinkles in there orange and then the stars black. Tell me that wouldn't be instant Halloween. Anywhoosies, if you happen to be tuning in right this moment, we are about 20 minutes to 4 o'clock, and I am going to be enjoying a last toke with you guys, and then we are going to end the meeting, because my daughter is down for her nap, but she does tend to wake up between 4 and 5. You want to know something crazy? Yesterday we did the meeting, right? And we ended it by 3:30 like we do. I shit you not, 5 minutes after I ended the meeting, my daughter woke up. So, I don't know, I almost wonder if, like, my monotone voice, she could still hear it, and it was just, like, aiding to her sleep. I believe that, actually, because I know tons of people, they're like, I watch your content all the time, but it's just, like, background noise and helps me fall asleep. That's why I have the numbers I have, but not really, some people might go, why is there only one person in your live stream, but you have 1,000 VIPs? My answer to that is all of my VIPs are moist as a motherfucker, and they view it the way they can. So there could be more than one person here. They might be incognito or watching it later on as posted content. I don't think that your number, any of the numbers coincide with each other. I think everything is just completely random. Like, in all honesty, we could have like 100 people watching incognito and I would never know until I see the view counter at the end. And my view counters, they show that people pop in. They just lurk though. And I'm okay with a lurker. I'm okay with someone watching it incognitally. I definitely prefer someone to watch incognito versus lurking because then I don't have to see the number to the person just watching me. But anyways, cheers to my mermy. Cheers to anyone else. Let's see how much crumble we have, because I could put some crumble on it. We have to budget our medicine. That's one thing that I also, make sure to only medicate when I actually need is certain medicines can get real expensive, and, sometimes certain things aren't covered by insurance and things like that, especially with alternative medicines, but even like, say, Zoloft or something like that. Sometimes you have to pay out of pocket for that sort of thing, and, you need your medicine, so you budget it in. I do really good, though. I'm able to find, well, shit, ounces between 1 and 150, and an ounce of sativa lasts me the whole month, just about. And then my indica, I think I probably spend maybe, comes to think of it, I only spend like 40 a month on sativa, or indica, because my sativa is the one I have most of, and then probably about 40 or 50 on crumble. About 40 there too, so yeah, right around 250, just under 300 a month. That's not bad at all. Gosh, I know some people that are like, that's what I do in a week, and I'm like, who spends $300 on marijuana a week? I'm like, you're not Snoop Dogg. Like, oh man. Snoop Doggy Dogg. I'm gonna put up my 420 command. Okay. Cheers. Ooh. Fudgicles. That was a nice pop of the neck. So, I already plan on starting with a Festus tree for all seasons. No longer will we just have a Yuletide season tree, no more just a Christmas tree. We will be having all the seasons in a tree, starting with All Hallows Eve. So excited for our first Halloween tree. And I also think that I might, like, make like mini wreaths. I don't know if I'd want to do a big one just because the bigger the thing, the more supplies. But like with little mini wreaths. So like do like a, I just imagine like a cute orange and black with like little purple and green bulbs on it for like a little Halloween wreath, and then Christmas. There's many ways you could do that, but maybe even do like one for Thanksgiving, where like pumpkins on it for sure. Like do like normal colors. Ooh no, have it be made out of fall leaves. So have it be like the fall leaves is the wreath, and then put little pumpkins on it. Maybe little tiny ears of corn or some shit. Make like a harvest one. Oh man, I went in a New Year's one. Oh, it could be like fireworks, but you just like pom poms, colorful pom poms. Oh my gosh. Damn. Damn. Oh, sending all the good vibes. See, that's just like one other reason, like, I almost want to, like, acquaint myself with public transportation, because the stress of having a vehicle. But, I don't know, it's like maintenance on a vehicle, not having to ride with strangers. Because that is really why you do a car. Because if you don't mind riding with strangers, then it's not always, like uptown sort of people. It's sometimes a person literally masturbating on a bus. There's all sorts of crazy shit that happens on public transportation. They try to catch the type of things, but bus drivers can only do so much, and they do rely on people to kind of say something, and there's a lot of people that just basically kind of keep to themselves. I'm not that type of person. Like, especially if I'm bringing my kid onto the bus, I think the first time I get on a bus, it's definitely going to be by myself, or maybe with a friend, or just someone that I know. But I definitely want to maybe see, like if I wanted to go to say the mall, see what buses or bus I'd have to do that. Do it by myself. If I think that it would be something I could do with Rainbow, I'm gonna take my girl on an adventure. Even if we just go to the mall to walk around, that's a hell of an adventure for me, and it's definitely a hell of an adventure for a toddler. So, um, and that's something else is, do I want to take my stroller? Because if I have to take my stroller, I have to fold it up. I almost think that if I was to start doing the bus, I would get one of those easier ones that she can sit in. And really, the only reason we'd have that stroller is if she got tired, and didn't want to walk anymore, and I can't carry her, so we would have a little stroller for her. But I don't know. That's all stuff for future Amber. I think I'd probably just take our stroller, especially because it has the area at the bottom to put stuff in. But at the same time, whatever I put in, I'd have to take out and fold up, and then I'd have that stuff. So it's like, and it's all those reasons why I'd probably get a car. But it's like the maintenance, the maintenance. Alright, motherfuckers, and my lovely mermy and any other little fluffy cocktails that, like, I feel like at this point, me calling you guys motherfuckers is definitely a loving thing unless you're a new person. You're like, did she just call me a motherfucker? But honestly, if you're a person who's a little offended by me calling you a motherfucker, I think you have the wrong content. Because if you don't like me calling you motherfucker, you especially ain't gonna like me using content. Unless you're one of those people that, like, honestly, I say it so fluently and the words that my sentence tree, that people go, they don't even notice it, or if they do notice it, they go, did you say content? It's so great, I love it so much. But anyways, I appreciate you guys being here, and like, I didn't know that this meeting was going to come to pass. I never know when content is going to come to pass. I will say this, I won't be doing a meeting tonight, mainly because Junior is getting picked up in the morning, so I want to make sure to be well rested. And I may game. Now, I don't even really see myself playing the Fortnite. I don't know, I think we're still pretty ahead of... Yeah, no, we don't necessarily need to. But anyways, I hope that everyone has a good rest of their Thursday and rest of the week. My week has been stupendous. I'm so looking forward to tomorrow that I can't even. And I'm looking forward to, after Rainbow gets up, because I'm going to pull out the stroller, head over, and go look and see if there's any pillows that I can get on my bed, because I hella need new pillows. I might. Anyways, see, look at me getting all distracted, but I love you guys, and until next time, always be kind to yourself and everyone else. We'll see you then.